What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So you guys might be saying, Brett, how come this video you've been late with it? Now basically what happened was I did this video a couple of days ago, and what happened was I did the video but I went over 2 minutes, which only allowed 15 minutes. So yeah, that was the problem why I couldn't upload it onto YouTube. So yeah, this is my second attempt going at this. So before I can start this video, go and subscribe to Tom. Obviously, in the vlog you would have known that that Tom has just started a channel. Sort of messed that up a bit. But yeah, obviously talking about today's game, obviously that was played a couple of good days ago. It was obviously England versus France. Now I'm going to be talking about that game that was played obviously the course of this week that has just been gone. So basically, yes, obviously we knew France had beat England 3-2. So yeah, basically you guys might be saying, Brett, what do you think of the result? Now obviously, to be an England fan, yeah, obviously you guys might be saying, Brett, who deserved the game more? Now I think I looked at it and I thought if England have more possession than France, then England deserved it more. So which they did. They had more possession than France. We deserved it more. I think we played a lot better in the second half than the first half, because in the first half we kept on hitting the ball, skying it. We weren't clinical at goal or anything. We had a few good chances at goal, but they were not put away. So obviously we had a perfect start to the game, and we got a goal by Harry Kane in the 9th minute. So yeah, obviously to get the first goal, I was really pleased, and then we sort of let it drop near to obviously when it was nearly half time. So obviously two of France defenders actually scored. Now I think that was a little bit poor, even though the defenders did score. So basically the first goal about France, well, as you all know, England went and played Scotland and we lost. Well, we didn't lose, we drew 2-2, which shouldn't have happened, and both of Scotland's goals were on a free kick. Now that exactly same. Now that happened again against France. We gave away a free kick and they scored on a free kick. So yeah, obviously wasn't ideal, even though there was a change of keeper. Obviously experimenting with the squad a little bit more, but yeah. Obviously after that, they then scored right before half-time. I was not too happy with that. Obviously, to go and do that, it's just ridiculous to go 2-1 down in the first half. We knew that we had to have a big second half. I know it was an international friendly. I know we have to take it. But England are still not one of those big... England are still not up there. So we really need to start beating bigger international clubs. We have to get ready for the World Cup. It is worrying because we did draw to Scotland. That never should have happened. But then to go and lose to France wasn't our night, obviously. So obviously we have to be prepared for this World Cup. Like Gareth Southgate said, we're not one of the top of the. We're still not one of the top teams yet. Obviously we still need to work on that. We have to really. Because obviously in the World Cup you'll be going up against really big clubs like France, Germany, you name them, Brazil, whoever, Argentina, who we could be going against, but you never know who we have in the group. Obviously it's next year, but to prepare ourselves, obviously going into the World Cup, we have to start beating bigger clubs than, we have to start beating bigger clubs, obviously, but obviously to come away with a draw would have been better, I think, because obviously France have new faces now, and yes, we did beat them 2-0, but yeah, obviously all the French are going to be coming to me and saying, oh, France are better. Well, it's not that. You can't say that France are better than England. Yes, they might be better than England, but you can't really. It's too early to say that. You can't really say France are better than England, because England did beat France earlier this year 2-0, so you can't really say much. So, and yes, you have got us payback, but it's not all about that. We don't know who is better, England or France. We still know that England has still not got England obviously don't have are not that strong, and obviously the team is not that big, obviously, and I think people that didn't get called up for England, I think, would have got more of an opportunity to play, I think. But obviously to take someone like Lingard, Ben Gibson and Fraser Forster, all those three did not get played over the course of the 2 games. I think there was no need to take 5 keepers. There was no need for that. Obviously Ben Gibson, I don't know who he plays for, but anyway, he didn't get a chance to play. But someone like Jesse Lingard, who actually plays for United and keeps getting played frequently over the course for Manchester United, would have been better for him to actually get a game, but which didn't happen. So he would have been disappointed with that. But obviously he wants to play against Malta and to get the call up against Malta. So yeah, obviously we've got Malta. So obviously talking about the second half, England came into the second half. We came in really strong. Obviously, Raphael Varane got a red card, and then we got a chance to get back in front, which made it 2-2. So yeah, basically, was it a penalty? I think it was. I think it was a clear penalty, only because Varane just went in, and it was a goal scoring chance, and I was like, shoot, and then obviously he was just about to probably shoot, and then Varane just took him out completely. There was definitely contact, so yes, it was a penalty all day long. Had to be a penalty, straight red card, he had to go. So yeah, obviously 2-2, but then it was getting boring. Obviously they had to make a change because of Varane getting sent off. Koscielny came in, a few yellow cards now and then. We made a couple of subs, but I think someone like Jermaine Defoe should have come on instead of someone like Lallana or Cresswell. Obviously Cresswell wanted to play because he didn't play against Scotland. Obviously someone like Jermaine Defoe or Rashford would have been better to come on, because actually Rashford played I don't know how long. I think in the game against Scotland, I think he got about 65 minutes, but Jermaine Defoe only got 1 minute, which is a bit terrible. So yeah, he wants to start playing more strikers up front and bringing them on earlier. This is typical again, where you take players, they don't get enough play time, and they don't get played, and over the course of that they obviously want to play because they're playing for another club as well. So you got Jermaine Defoe playing for Sunderland, so obviously he wants to be fit and that. But yeah, obviously it would have been better for Jermaine Defoe to actually get more play time than 1 minute, because I don't even think he got to touch the ball. He just came on to take the piss really against Scotland. So yeah, obviously Dembele got the winner for them. Obviously massive shock. Obviously I think England should have deserved that more than France. I'm not just saying England because I'm from England. I think England just deserved it more than France, because I think we were a lot more better in the second half, but I could see that we were going to concede. Obviously talking about the lineup, yes, we had change of keeper. Obviously we had Tom Heaton in goal, Jones, Stones, Cahill, Trippier, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Dyer, Bertrand, Sterling, Dele Alli and Kane. So obviously Kane is now the captain for England. Obviously Rooney didn't get the call up, and yeah, obviously we played 3 at the back, but we actually kept on changing the shape in that game as well. Obviously you guys might be saying, Brett, who did you actually prefer in goal, Tom Heaton or Jack Butland? Well, I don't think who I prefer. I think it was just because Tom Heaton, I don't think he had a bit of luck in goal. I think because we played 3 at the beginning of the game, I think it wasn't ideal, but because Trippier's a right back and Bertrand's a left back, we could see that obviously it was going to be a 5 anyway, and then obviously the 2, and then the 1 man up front. But obviously it wasn't good enough, obviously, because obviously it was a massive disappointment. Wasn't our night. We went and lost 3-2, but we have to learn from our mistakes. After those mistakes, we just have to work on it in training and obviously just come out with a better result. But we can't just only be beating lower clubs than England. We have to start actually beating bigger clubs than England. And to get the victory, obviously we went and played Germany and we went and lost to them only by 1 goal. That it was a bit of a shame, because what's his name scored on his last game for Germany. So yeah, obviously it wasn't ideal to go and lose to France, but I don't know who deserved it. Probably England more, because they had more possession and probably had a better second half. but we sort of went downhill a little bit, and I think we were getting a little bit tired because we just didn't have the energy and we didn't have the legs. So obviously the try did the job. We lost 3-2, but we have to take it though. Obviously it is a loss, but yeah, we just have to learn from our mistakes and obviously go from there. Really, I think Jack Butland, I don't really think that both of them had a really good game. Obviously it was down to the defence in that game. I don't think it was down to the defence against Scotland, because we just gave away two stupid free kicks which shouldn't have happened. And yeah, I don't think depending on the keeper doesn't really care, because it's not that, it's just the defenders really. The defenders weren't back in time obviously when they had a crack at goal, but I could see France were going to sneak the win in the end, even though I did say I hope England get 3-2, but yeah, it didn't happen. But yeah, you can't really say who's better at the moment. Obviously it's now 1-1, so you can't really say who's better really. Obviously France might be the better side with the better players, but England still don't have the best of squads too yet. Obviously it takes time, obviously, because Gareth Southgate's new and that, and obviously having Big Sam and then he's getting sacked, obviously making comments over about some transfer stuff or whatever it was. But yeah, obviously we made 4 changes. Actually, when you play an international friendly, you can actually make as many substitutions as you like. So we made 4, France made about 3. So yeah, obviously it makes a difference, because France have probably got better players than England, but oh well. Yeah, obviously the defence needs to be worked at, and obviously, like I said, only 1 training session to do. They might have had 2 actually, because I saw that they were actually training on the Sunday. Usually they would have the day off on that day, but they didn't. They actually trained on the Sunday, which they would have been tired after playing the game against Scotland and then going to training and then having the day off. But yeah, it happens. We have to take the result, and it happens in football. Just happens and shouldn't have happened really. It's disappointing from England, but we have to play better. We have to come out on top next time. Obviously we're playing in September now, so obviously I'm not going to be wearing this shirt for quite a long time. Obviously it would be better if I actually can get the up-to-date shirt, obviously, because this is the very old shirt for sure. So yeah, I don't know what year this shirt is, but it's very old. Obviously this shirt's not mine, it's actually my dad's. It's actually perfect fit for me. So yeah, obviously that's today's video. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to Tom, and yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in a new analysis in September or August for the new season for the Premier League. But yeah, obviously the Premier League, they've just announced the games. Obviously it's still not been updated on the OneFootball app, but go and check out OneFootball and go and download the OneFootball app. It's worth it, because it actually comes up with all the games that come up. And yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in a new video, and peace.